Hey guys, how's it going? It's probably about to rain here pretty soon. It's pretty dark over that way. We've been getting hit with some pretty nasty storms lately. I'll get this video started. We're going to talk about the C10. My last video that I posted was just on building the C10, and it was bits and pieces. Still trying to I was trying to get the truck together and just working on just trying to figure out where everything goes and just updating the swap to get the turbo in and stuff like that. So one problem that we ran into, since this truck has two inline 255 Walbro pumps on it, on the rail, bulkhead the ascending unit for the truck, and then we drilled out the return. Since it was a little tiny hole, we made a massive hole. Just completely cut that half out so it just free drains right in there. The ascending unit, wasn't worried about cutting it up. It was old. It just wasn't going to work for the setup that we were using it with. If you haven't seen Evil Energy's compression AN line fittings, those came in really handy for hooking up to the line. They have 3/8, 5/16, so it works really good for your LS swap. I used them now a couple times on this truck. We did a couple different variations on how we routed the fuel lines at first, but we ended up going completely different way. We bulkheaded the sending unit for the return, a compression fitting feed into the rail. That's how we got it ran. Got it ran up to the fuel pressure regulator. It goes from -6 to -8, and then -8 back to the rail. Here we're still using factory rails, just using a quick connect, the bolt-in style, not the plastic clips, and then just the return goes all the way to the back as a straight line. Didn't really get to talk about the vacuum block. This is very important. Helps clean up your bay as well. I have a main line that comes off of the intake, goes to my block, that feeds my wastegate, my blow-off valve, my boost gauge in the truck, my fuel pressure regulator, and then this guy's for the trans. It's still a Turbo 400. Doesn't seem to bother it at all, having it boosted. We were thinking maybe might need a vacuum pump, but it's not bothering it at all, so we're just running it as it is. Everything's pretty much how it's gonna stay for now. I gotta reroute some wires, and we got rid of that big dumb box up here. Still gotta mount the computer down, but it's not really going anywhere. I'm gonna try to pick up one of those S10 Blazer flat mounts that I can mount onto here eventually, but this is all getting changed out, this whole fender. We used a factory harness from a 06, 07, I believe, truck to run the electric fans. Still have a stock radiator. This setup was out of a 4.3 truck, manual truck, but fans work great if you want to do one of these swaps. Everything's ran. Here's the new fuse box. Everything's hooked up to that. I gotta figure out what I want to do with all this extra wiring, but right now I'm gonna kind of just try to keep it nice and tidy. I'll probably end up shortening everything down so it's all one nice looking wire loom. If anybody is interested on how I got the fans to get hooked up and ran off the ECM, I can go over a video on that if you're wanting me to. I can also do the intake air temp sensor, how you can convert your stock MAF plug into the intake air temp sensor. I can do that as well. If there's anything that you're really wanting to know how to do about the swap, feel free to leave a comment. I can try to help you out the best I can. I'm still learning on this stuff. We can all learn together, and I can try to help give you information so you can get your build going. Or if you're just curious on how you do this or how you do that, I can try to go over that. Or I can even make a video if it helps. I can show you how to do it and the end result from beginning to end, because I know a lot of videos, they don't have that. Thanks for watching, guys. This is a little catch-up video. and I'll see you hopefully sooner than later. Take care, guys.